The young Otter's apprenticeship continues, and they are still following their mother's lead. They've learned the habit of cleaning their fur in fresh water in the moorland burns and streams. Even the most routine task can turn into a bit of fun, while the mother's away foraging. One of her favourite foods has returned to the coastal waters to spawn. Lumpsucker. The male guards his eggs in a nest he has chosen on the seabed. His pelvic fins are shaped like suction discs, so he can attach himself to the rocks. He's an easy target for an otter, especially at low tide. Otters have poor eyesight, but know their shorelines intimately. An unfamiliar shape is enough to attract attention. But with the wind in the right direction, my scent is blown inland. An adult otter can eat up to 2 kilos of fish a day, so this lumpsucker provides a very welcome meal. But this one is not for the cub. The cubs are now over 9 months old, and they start to see the family dynamic changing. It won't be long now until the mother pushes them away and they become independent. But for now, the sibling bond is still strong. Watching them forage together, I marvel at how well their mother has taught them, and I see just how far they have come from the fluffy and clumsy pitty cubs I found last autumn. But it will take them nearly 2 years to be able to fish as well as their mother. The young male focuses on slow-moving prey. Crabs may be easy to catch, but they are not so easy to eat. The young female is also enjoying a crab, but maybe not the fight it puts up. Like the male, she has yet to learn that the nutritional value they offer is not worth the energetic effort. This is a very common mistake for young otters to make, particularly in their first few months of independence. She returns to her mother's side. It looks like she's having a hard time accepting that her mother's catch is not always for her now. Mother and daughter will probably stay together for the rest of the summer, whilst the male cub spends more time alone and perseveres with the crabs.
Atlantic puffins arrive back on Shetland in April, and they're now in the middle of their breeding season. They spend more than 2/3 of their year out on the open ocean, and like all seabirds, return to land for one thing only: to raise their chicks. Puffins are monogamous breeders, and to stay safe from predators, they nest underground in cliff-top burrows. They can be preyed on by otters. Aquatic specialists, when the opportunity arises, otters are known to prey on rabbits, frogs, eggs, and birds. Although many seabird populations are in decline, gannet numbers on Shetland are increasing. Special adaptations, like air pockets in their necks, concealable nostrils, and reinforced skulls, allow these seabirds to plunge dive at speeds of up to 60 miles per hour. Gannets feed mainly on large shoals of mackerel, herring, and pollock, all of which are plentiful in Shetland's waters. The abundance of fish which support the seabirds also attract marine mammals like minke whale, the commonest whale in Shetland's waters. Over 22,000 breeding pairs of gannets raise their young on the cliffs of Hermanus, the most northerly point of the British Isles. Returning from a fishing trip with a full crop, the adult regurgitates its catch. It will be 10 weeks before the chicks lose their down and grow real feathers for flying. Fully grown birds have wingspans of nearly 2 meters, which enables gannets to be expert gliders. But the youngsters need to strengthen their flight muscles before embarking on their maiden voyage from their nest on the cliffs, hundreds of meters above the sea. Soon, they'll be ready for a 4,000-kilometer journey to spend the winter in waters off Africa.
The otter cubs are a year old. Late summer is a period of change for the otter family. The emotional bond between mother and son has been broken. She no longer wants him around. This must be such a confusing time for an otter cub. For the past 12 months, their mother has been so attentive and caring, but now she rejects him. Soon he'll be forced to leave. The resident male has returned. he won't tolerate the presence of a potential rival. The youngster puts up a fight, but he is no match for the fully grown male. If he wants to survive, he has to leave his family and the coast that has been his home. The mother has fulfilled her mission and has nothing left to teach her offspring. She has lost one of her cubs, but she succeeded in raising the other two. Her daughter is now independent, but she will remain here, sharing this territory with her mother all her life. Now adolescent, the young male has a long road ahead of him. Until he is fully matured and is strong enough to find a territory of his own, he will be nomadic. Each day is a challenge, since the coastline is divided into territories that already belong to other families. He finds a potential home, but the residents are nearby. This is a difficult period for a young otter. The world has suddenly become a hostile place. In a young male's quest for territory, he is at risk of being attacked, dying of hunger, and if venturing inland, being killed on the roads.
Though the human population of Shetland is sparse, vehicles pose a grave danger to otters. A high percentage of otters killed on the roads are adolescent males, and it is the biggest recorded cause of mortality for otters on the islands. But this otter might be one of the lucky ones.
If he manages to overcome the many struggles he will face and find himself a place to live, he'll have a future. Thanks to his mother, he now has every chance and looks to be on the right track. The rest is up to him.
Within another year or more, the otter cub might have found a territory of his own and father a new generation of Shetland's otters. And so continues the interwoven lives of the otters.